What's good, everyone? Continuing off from Magic the Gathering Arena's Infinite Combo that leads to turn 4 instant wins, we can actually be very flexible with its utilities. And I mean that as long as you have the core combo cards in your deck, you can basically use any other cards that help you do the following. Gain further card draw advantage, discards into your graveyard, and digs through the top of your library so that you can decide which zone you want some of those cards to go to. You should definitely check out the gameplay and consider the deck list I have for you coming up in just a sec, so do consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy fun and competitive decks, and hit that like button if you enjoy this Azorius video. Let's go! Okay, so going off of our last video's deck, the core cards that we really need are Invasion of Arcavios, 4 Omniscience, and 4 Abuelos. Yeah, that's the stuff on the left. So I added 3 steps ahead and replaced the into the royal cards that I actually ran. These utilities you can actually use pretty much anything. The second column on the left, those were the cards that just help you dig through the deck and really manipulate your hand and the upcoming cards and putting stuff into your graveyard, like Omniscience, for example. We also run 8 counterspells on the third column here, 2 Spell Pierces, 4 Confounding Riddles, and again, 3 steps ahead. Just a note, if you cast it for 0, you basically can't do anything. That's the only bad thing. But honestly, once you have Omniscience out, there's nothing else you can do with your lands anyways. You might as well just play for all of its additional costs. This Azorius deck is extremely fun, versatile, and above all, very fast. It consistently gets 4th turn wins and is a complete sleeper. It tends to just win all of a sudden. But of course, I'll demonstrate exactly what I mean coming up in just a sec. Let's go. Okay, we're on the draw and starting with 2 lands. That's okay. Let's be brave with this. We got 3 steps ahead already, but honestly, at minimum, that thing costs about 3 mana. And we're up against mono red. Sweet. I like drawing a land on the draw like that. Okay, so we'll just start with that, because we're probably going to have to get temporary lockdown onto the battlefield as soon as possible, because they're probably going to rush us with a few creatures. Yeah. 4 damage on turn 2. Decent. Okay. Well, maybe we can just block them a little bit with Archaeologist. That way it'll help us dig us through the deck as well. Perfect. We dumped an Omniscience into the graveyard already. We'll take in Abuelos. Awesome. A backup Abuelos is always welcome. It's just a lightning strike. That's okay. That is okay with me. Nice. So the only thing we're missing is the Arcavios. So we're just going to slap down this temporary lockdown right now, just to kind of delay and disable these guys a little bit. And then I think we're golden for a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to throw down our land and get the Omniscience out. Burst Lightning? He probably should have just kept that for my Omniscience. Did he not realize I had it in my graveyard? He's Diamond Rank. He should have known better to just keep it for this 1/1. Oh, that's okay. I was about to just use Abuelos again, but yeah, he dropped the ball on that one. Good game. 4th turn win. Let's go. Okay, going second. Keep the 7 here. We're up against mono red again. Alright, let's see if they put enough pressure on us. We did pretty good against the previous mono red, but this one looks like they're getting a lot of steam pretty quick here. But luckily we got Dispersal. Sorry, buds. Oh, look at that. Surveilling an Omniscience into the graveyard already. I love it when that happens. Of course, he had another 1 mana play. We'll just have to hold out. Just gonna disperse the next big attack, probably. That's just so good. You know what? I think I'll take the 1. Yeah, I definitely probably want to stock up around here, but let's just wait. Probably gonna take a few more damage from the hired claws. Those mosquito bites do not affect me. But these guys, though. Nah, I think I'll just take the damage. And then we'll just use Confounding Riddle. Because we want to go through our deck as quickly as possible here. And look at that. Abuelo's Awakening. That's exactly what we need. Because we got an Omniscience in the graveyard extremely early. And as soon as we approach turn 4, we get it right out. That's amazing. And I've already taken into account their burn, so I'm just going to use the one we have in our hand for our priority. So that way if they burn the 1/1, it doesn't really matter. We can start popping off our combo. Nice. Yep. And we had Arcavios in our hand, so that was perfect. That's GG. That's another turn 4 win. They did put a lot of pressure on us at the beginning. Look at that. Wow, that was probably just another couple minutes. Going second, but 3 islands in the starting hand. Okay. Are we up against mono white? Hinterland. Okay. I like that we drew up plains right away. It's a pretty solid first turn. First turn draw, I mean. Okay, it's Selesnya. That means they're going to pump creatures really early. Archaeologists will do pretty well here. Let's see what we mill. Do we want it? I mean, we have one in our hand, so no, it's okay. I doubt we'll even have time to play out our first one. So there's not much we can do right now. They're probably just going to pump and dump right now. Oh, it's a swarm deck. And they all get buffs. Them gaining life really doesn't really matter here. And they're just attacking with 1 right now, so maybe we'll take it. If having Archaeologist out will just prevent them from swinging with everything, that might actually just kind of work out. So it's good that we drew Abuelos, but a second plains would have been nice. What can we do here? A creature? Or do we just hold out for Moment of Truth at their end step? Yeah, we'll probably do that. Depending on how lucky we are, at the end of their turn, we might just win the game by spending Moment of Truth. Okay, they swing with everything anyways. Might as well block the heaviest. Okay, that's another 4 damage. Let's see what we get with Moment of Truth. Let's go. Oh, sweet. Okay, nice. We might have just actually won this. We're going to take Roiling Dragonstorm into our hand, dump Omniscience into the graveyard, and yeah, we'll put that back into the library. Wow. What'd I tell ya? And a second plains, just to take away all his creatures, just in case. Like, we can prolong it, but we're just gonna end their misery and play Abuelos right now. Wow, looks like 4th turn win. It's possible they had, like, a creature kill or just some way to really deal with enchantments. But that was it. Good game, everyone.